Beyond the podcast of 1984. Beyond the podcast of 1984. Beyond the podcast of 1984.
Greetings from outer space. I'm the Bizarre Alien. This is another episode 7 of Beyond the Podcast of 1984. And here I am with a very special guest. Could you introduce yourself so as if I possibly don't embarrass you or by revealing anything? But so who are you?
Most people know me as Fecalophagus.
Okay, this is Fecalophagus. Are you also known as Richard Longfellow?
Yes.
So we're sitting here somewhere in Newport, Washington. Yeah, this weirdo somehow related, not like related by assimilation, like the thing, but anywho, yes, this episode will probably be cluttered and chaotic, much like my brain, because, hey, I can do what I want. This is my show, dummy. Anyways, could you describe yourself?
I'm a big, fat, skinny, short, tall, white, black guy.
And what do you think of, to start it off, because, this is a very serious thing, very serious episode. What do you think of pooping?
Well, I think it's just fantastic.
So this question I was asked a long time ago in an interview that never came out, much like a lot of things, because, people are total flakes, but when I was just curious, and I was asked this, and I've asked other people this question too, but when you take a poop, do you ever, stand up and look back at it to see what it looks like before you flush?
Oh, sometimes I even just leave it in the toilet for a while.
Flavors. So, oh, man. Nice feast. Yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a steep, deep one. This person and I have collaborated and made some pretty horrible crap poop noise. We don't have to be censored here. Shit noise, too, and, total garbage, but it's been a lot of fun. So, what did you think of the first time when we recorded the, oh, God, what was it? Tentacular Nullification.
That was pretty sweet.
I'm trying to remember the name of Sean Lambert's project. Remember he did, the bad air supply covers? It was man, I wish I had it right here. But as usual, so I'm not at home right now, so even if I was at home, that tape's somewhere upstairs. I can't remember the name of it. Was the somethings. I can't remember what it was called, but it was where it was just him singing with air supply covers. He had them playing like a karaoke, and it was pretty horrible. Do you remember that on the split?
I don't know. It sounded like he was listening to some cartoons and was just trying to sing along or something. I don't know.
It was air supply or something. God, I felt like a buffoon. But if you have that split, then it's one of the Billboard Top 100s because it's a sweet, easy listening music and a beautiful folk rock, kind of like James Taylor. And then Sean's horrible stuff. Well, our stuff was pretty bad too, and then I felt like a buffoon because it's 3:16 a.m. But how about telling us a little bit about your stuff that you've done and all your friends involved with it and all that? Because I think people need to hear more about crazy, weird noise and stuff.
Mostly just, randomly getting together and, friends who like to drink a little bit occasionally. And then, we pull out the guitar and keyboard and whatnot, start banging away.
I think that's awesome because it kind of reminds me of myself. It's hey, man, these idiots say, oh, man, you have to have, high-tech recording devices. And so one thing I'm getting sick of is, all these stuck-up elitist, noise assholes. And there's plenty of them out there, and I'm not going to name any names, but you know what? You suck. I've been doing my band for over 33 years now, on the earwigs, and I know you have my first 7-inch somewhere around here that split with Desi Charge. But I think it's cool that, was it, I'm trying to remember, was it you and Dino, right? Could you, talk a little bit about that, how it all came together? And I know that my acoustic guitar that I got my newer one, it kind of sucks, but I give you that old one, and can you tell us, I don't know, what was the name of the project? Or was it just it was, Captain Dizzy and God. Oh, what?
It's been so long I don't even hardly remember.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I had to get that close to your face. So, just on a side note, what do you think of Jim VD? Jim VD will fuck off. Sorry, Jim Vaginal dissection, totally boring. Pretty cool, like total shit noise though, like garbage, trash, but totally boring. Like I met Jim years ago, and sorry, I have to like retell the story sometime. But yeah, sorry, Jim, if you somehow are hearing this, but it was a totally boring experience. You know, what are you doing, Jim? Like no sense of humor or anything. And I've actually gotten crap for that, and you know, anybody that doesn't do, you know, quote unquote non-serious, you know, you don't do like serious noise. I think that's boring. I have fun with what I do. And some of my stuff is pretty freaking horrible. Like my last album, Brush Your Teeth with Fucking Shit, is really bad. It's like old school garbage. Like I'm playing drum machine with one hand and my guitar with my other hand. And I didn't even have a microphone. And that's how all my early stuff, I didn't have a microphone back then, you know. And I know you didn't have a microphone, did you, for your stuff?
Real basic, just little dinky plastic piece of crap.
Oh, so you did have a microphone?
Just for one of my recorders.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, what do you think of like, I mean, I think there's a lot of cool noise, even the so-called serious, some of the serious bands I really like. And I'm not rigging on, but I'm rigging on like the stuck up ones that totally diss on homemade. You know, bands that like you do stuff by yourself and it's just kind of, it's not really super high tech. It's like, those guys are just a bunch, had girls. Or just a bunch of buttholes.
Yeah, I used what I could.
Sorry, I'm not trying.
Had, you know, a couple keyboards and a few tape recorders and whatnot. Just use the technology what I got.
So didn't you so would you record stuff, then you play it on a boombox, then have it recorded like next to another one?
Yeah, just like I'd record one tape and then I'd start playing and then I'd start recording on another tape recorder while that's playing, and then I'd turn around and like play both of them and re-record over that.
You know what's crazy? That's kind of like what Mike Duncan was doing back then with Justivius. No, I gotta mix up. He was doing with Justivius York, Snarble Flarkin, and like he would record like, I guess, vocals and playing, you know, a cardboard box with like a hanger, and then he would go over it with like another layer of his bass and then vocals. So it was some crazy stuff. And I haven't talked to Mike in a long time. I don't hate the guy, but anyhow, that's all for another day. Just whatever. Anyways, hope you're doing good, man. Still love that. Your projects, Black Mayonnaise, is still cool. But yeah, it's like, man, my brain is like dead. I'm like hanging out with this crazy dude. He's playing a video game right now. It's got Adult Swim. I think it's Adult Swim. Yeah, or is it? Oh yeah, Adult Swim playing in the background. So what inspires you to make like total shit noise weirdness?
You're still afraid?
Stop it now! I mean it!
He's coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant!
He's coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're acting like a
He's
child!
coming for you. Look, here he comes.
Now he'll hear you!
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here, BCA. Tune in to BCA's Podcast Weekly on Beyond the Podcast of 1984. BTP 1984.com. Beyond the Podcast of 1984.
Beyond the podcast of 1984.
Mostly it started with you, but yeah, just like
Thanks.
cruising through YouTube and whatnot and just seeing the different shit that people have posted, and, you know.
I know you and I are both like big fans of like ridiculous stuff, like Tim and Eric, awesome show, great job. And well, do you like Tom Goes to the Mayor?
Yeah.
What do you think of the bass wizard?
He's rocking out with his son.
And his son's dead, but they can still have fun, man. We're just, I don't know, this kid's cool, man. He was like, what are you, like 6 or 7 or something? Like, it was at the other house. Like, oh, it was 97.
Yeah, so it's 10.
You were 10 years old?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, the first time I met him, he was like, I was watching anime with him, like Zeram. No, was it Iria Zeram, the animation, which,
Not that one.
and what was it? Oh, come on, Lupin the Third, and I know there was some other anime, like, God, I can't think of any other titles. Can you, like, anime that was on back then?
Fucking Dragon Ball Z has been on forever. The Sailor Moon and that kind of shit.
Wasn't that like, that was on for a while and then they took it off or something? I don't know. It's like they keep playing stuff, then dropping certain stuff, then bringing some stuff back. It looks, I don't know, something like that. My brain's,
Yeah, it's like they can't make up their minds with what they want to play.
and then I remember that robot on the tsunami or whatever, the little robot. I think he still shows up.
Is it Big One or whatever?
Oh, is that the anime with the big mech? Oh, okay. I've never seen it, but I know which one you're talking about.
Inuyasha a lot. That one, like, I liked that one, but they pissed me off. They kept on playing fucking reruns.
That's lame. Yeah, that's a problem I had with, like, a couple of years ago. I was watching the Eric Andre show, and I love the show, but it's like, did you notice if you're watching it was the same? They kept repeating it. It was like 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
You know what? I thought that was, like, really lame. Like him and his Thousand Island dressing. But yeah, that's one thing that's cool. We have in common. We both like a lot of bunch of ridiculous oddball stuff and like anime, and like we both agree that anime girls and video game girls and all that, they're all really cute and awesome. Who are some of your favorite anime girls? Speaking of which, who are some of your favorites you could think of?
My brain totally farts on this stuff, but pretty much all of them.
Okay, how about do it yesterday? I'll name some and you say yay or nay or height or nah. Okay, Cutie Honey. Hey. Sailor Moon.
Hey.
Sailor Venus.
Hey.
I can't remember the name of the other ones. Okay. Did you ever see the hentai series? It wasn't as crude as a lot of, but like Dragon Pink.
Oh, yeah. I've seen one of those.
I got a buddy that I talked to on Instagram, and super cool guy, and he is obsessed with her. I think he probably wants to marry her. She's cute. She's really cute. So is the elf on there, the purple-haired elf, which has nothing to do with my dream lady, because that girl doesn't have horns. My girl does. Anyways, that's a whole different ballgame. We're not going to go there. How about Kusanagi from God, who doesn't like Kusanagi? If you don't, well, that's your problem, dummy. Oh, God. Oh, come on. I know Fujiko from Lupin the Third. She's hot. Oh, God. I'm trying to go through. Oh, how about most of the girls? Okay, I'll just say it. Bleach. Inuyasha.
So,
Wasn't the other one? Oh, Uruse Yatsura. You ever watch Lum?
yeah.
All her friends from like outer space, they keep showing up. That her I love Love is really cute. Oh yeah, and of course Ranma 1/2.
Oh, yeah.
Shampoo is cute. She's the one, not just because her hair is purple, but she's the one with the purple hair that has the really like high pitched voice. Yeah, like she's like, she's really cute. And when Ranma turns into a girl is actually really cute. But when Ranma is a dude, well, not so much. The dad turns into a panda bear, and that has nothing to do with this survey. Okay, just a couple more, and then we'll move on. I'm trying to think, some other really cute anime girls. Oh God, come on. I don't know if you've ever seen Outlanders. Princess Kama of the Santo Vasco Empire. She has green hair and horns. Okay, you probably haven't seen that. Okay, wait, one more. Iria from Zeram. Have you ever seen the live action Zeram movies? They're actually badass. It's like she's going after Zeram, and then in the first movie, she gets caught on Earth, and there's like a big force field around the whole area, and then she meets these 2 bumbling, like, repairmen, and they join her. And it's like she's got her brother, but it's just his brains inside a computer, because I know they kind of explain what happened, because I think Zeram killed him in the anime, but she somehow got his brain or something. But anyways, and then they did a sequel, and the actress is very beautiful, but what's cool about Zeram is the guy that directed it also did Mechanical Violator Hawkhider, and it was that Moon Over Tao, and some other live action, really kick-ass, weird, like, kind of mix of, like, sort of sci-fi / fantasy action, like, really freaking cool stuff. And he was also involved in, I don't know if you ever saw that movie Gunhead.
Sounds...
It's one where they're on that island that got, they killed all the humans, and there's, like, 2 kids on the island, but these, like, chip hunters, they're like pirates. They land on an island, and oh God, what is it? I did a song about it with you, Chiron 5. And this guy rebuilds this, like, it's like a military giant mech thing called the Gunhead. And it's always talking about baseball. It's awesome. But I have that movie, and what sucks is it's really rare. It's like out of print now, and like the re-release DVD is like $70. And it sucks because there's like a lot of cool. I was talking about that with you yesterday, but there's a lot of anime. You know, it's weird that some of it I have never even seen it on DVD, for crying out loud, like just VHS. And now, you know, I got Blu-ray and 4K, and it's like, well, can you please put that stuff out? You know, because I don't know if you're like kind of like me, like into like more old school anime.
Kinda, yeah.
Like, did you watch Fist of the North Star? I don't know if they showed that on Cartoon Network.
I've only seen a little bit of that.
You know what, man? You definitely got to see that. There's like 273 episodes of the TV series. And it's like every episode Kenshiro kills like 200 people. I bet my description of Fist of the North Star is like Mad Max meets the Road Warrior. No, that doesn't even make sense. Not Mad Max, sorry. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's like almost 3:30. Actually, a lot of you probably aren't ladies and gentlemen. I hate that word. Anyways, it's like if Bruce Lee was Mad Max, you know, and he's traveling around this apocalyptic wasteland. He's been betrayed by his brothers. He's trying to find his lover, his girlfriend, you know, Yulia, because they basically took her. They killed his older brother, Raul, killed their father, who was a very kind man. And then, of course, you know, he was betrayed and all this stuff. So he's also getting a revenge because the different kingdoms on Earth are ruled by each, you know, one of his brothers, and they're all just evil bastards. They're really cruel. And it's a pretty kick-ass series. It was actually shown on Japanese television, and even though, like, when people's heads explode because he punches them so fast it turns all white, it's still cool, you know. But in, like, the first anime film, well, I think the anime film, I believe, yeah, it came out after the TV series, and all it did was they took a lot of, like, the series, but they redid the animation, so it wasn't like they just cut it up, and, you know, which would have been cheesy. But it's like a 90-minute movie, and it's badass. It's like my favorite anime. And there's a couple others. There's the quote-unquote the Chibi series, which is a comedy parody of they all have little bodies and big heads, and it's really freaking hilarious. But anyways, this show is not just about me, dummy. I like to say dummy because Red Fox rules. But, oh man, so do you think that pornography is a bad thing?
Not if done properly.
And like the best of, I don't know, the best of anal. I can't even think of good. I think I'm good at making up horrible titles. Can you think of any like titles like? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Do you actually own a movie with that title? Or what's that other one? What's that? The best of anal degradation, volume 14. How about that weather out there?
It's cold and wet.
Flavors. I think it's not to say I'm sitting in this room and it reminds me of my room. It's pretty messy like my room is. They're trying to straighten it up. You know what? I like to say I'm just a very busy individual, but I'm also kind of lazy. I don't care. So what is your assessment of that?
Pretty much the same.
Hey, that's a cool older picture of Ozzy. He looks like a pretty brunette lady. But it'd be kind of like funny if he came out of the wall and he's like, "Hey, I'm Ozzy." I think I'm delirious, everybody. Because yeah, you know what? The last episode I did, it was like, what was it? 1:45 in the morning. Let's see, what time is it anyways? We're 20 minutes into this episode. I'm trying to think of like, okay, so what kind of music and like movies and stuff do you like?
I like most music. Not a big fan of country. I don't know, but
Well, any of that 70s country? You know what? That's actually the only country that I can enjoy. I actually don't mind like Sons of the Pioneers from like the 1930s. I do like Johnny Cash though. He's cool. But yeah, a lot of country. Yeah, I don't like commercial jazz. You know, really boring. Like you're it's like really boring. Like it's almost as bad as Muzak. So you like a lot of comedy and like just random stuff, or
then yeah, comedy and like action, adventure type shit, and I don't know.
Do you really like heavy metal?
Yes.
I know. I wanted to ask you. So you've seen Gore, what, 5 or 6 times? Could you tell a Gore story here? Like that you've actually got to see the mighty original Gore, which is like, I'm jealous, man.
I've been to the Gore concerts in Spokane 6 times now. 7th concert coming up soon. Not exactly.
It's coming out again?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. How about that suit that you have?
I've worn them every to the concert, never washed them. Keep on adding more blood.
Does it smell pretty good, or is it like probably doesn't smell? 'Cause I think the chemicals they use are not like bad chemicals.
I think it's like Kool-Aid or something. I'm not sure. Some kind of drink mix or something without sugar. And then, yeah, the coveralls, they smell pretty foul, like moldy BO. You know, sometimes they got to leave them in the sunlight.
Oh, man. But no, I'm jealous because I wish I could have seen Gore with like Otis Urungus because, you know, he was awesome.
Oh, yeah. Saw the original Odorous.
You know, that's a heartbreak that he passed away. I'm not kidding. I'm actually serious because one thing I haven't talked about, I need to get more into music on an episode. But the first 2 Gore albums, but especially the first one, Hello, is my absolutely favorite Gore album. And I actually have 2 versions of that. I bought it, right? The Metal Blade CD, and what sucks is I posted a thing about it. And check this out. One of my friends goes, "Oh, does it have Black and Huge on it?" That was the last song on the original cassette because I have the old Shimmy disc release on cassette. I got it back in like 89. Well, I found out that the Metal Blade CD doesn't have that song because they redid it on Scumdogs of the Universe. And I like the original version way better. But anyways, I paid another, like, I don't know, $45, and I got to get like a Scandinavian import of Hello. And my friend Steve Eggs actually, the CD that I got does have it at the end of it. But my friend Steve Eggs has the old LP on red vinyl. And I was talking back and like, he got it a long time ago. And I was like, God dang, that's awesome. The original Gore LP. Can you imagine that? But no, that's cool. Like, are they an influence for you at all on your like stuff that you do?
I mean, kind of like, I'm not talented enough to do anything like what they do, but, you know, they're definitely an inspiration. I love what they do.
How about ham sandwich and the Donald flashback machine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, can you tell us a little bit about what do you think of like Food Fortunata and like, you know, the nut job behind Sockeye and Ham Sandwich and all those crazy weird bands? You know, he is on Ham Sandwich. That's just him. Because what was that CD I gave you last year? Oh, the Sockeye, the collection of all their 7-inches and stuff. So did you listen? Have you heard that yet? Or I'm going to go poop on your pants now. Yeah, if you want to hear some more totally retarded, hilarious, like that album, the very first song on it it's a split with that cheesy sensation. That's one that has the legendary introduction. The very first time that I heard Sockeye, I actually played that introduction for my grandma and she almost fell down laughing, but it goes, "And as the sun slowly sets on the horizon, hey mom, I'm masturbating." And then it goes into the song Fucking Shit, which I did a comic, and then I did a zine first and then a comic called Fucking Shit. And I might bring them back one of these days because it's supposed to be really stupid comics I did, but I actually did a zine called Fucking Shit. I don't know if I might have shown you the comic. Do you remember that Fucking Shit?
I don't remember that one.
It's like a bunch of really stupid, dumb comics, like just really bad. Man, but crap. Farts, butts, paper towels, PS4. I was just happy to be doing this episode because, like I said, doing this is therapeutic for me because it's just nice. But I've been really happy. I've been hanging out with my family last couple of days, and then I'm going to be going home later on today. But I've been having a really good time here. And we watched a really horrible movie. What was it? Winnie the Pooh. You only watched like part of it, didn't you? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is an exclusive song for this. This is the Bizarre Alien and what was it? Fecalophagus. This is a wonderful, sweet duo song, kind of like when, you know, Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown sing the song together. So Mariah Carey and one of those guys. But here's a ballad for you. Thank you very much. So, what do you think of the legend of Marty Greco?
Man, I like wondering, would you possibly like to get together later on and have a, I don't know, we could rub each other's backs or something? Would you be interested? No, thank you. It will obviously prejudice.
Man, that's a lot of, what are those? That's not actually spider webs. What do you call that? The buildup over there and there. That's like crazy. That totally came back. Cobweb. Okay, so it is spiders. They're invisible.
The spiders aren't around anymore.
They all, where do you think that they ended up?
In my mouth.
Oh, that's pretty good. But speaking of that, oh, there's a little dog covered with a shirt down there.
He likes to lay down.
Do you have any, like, anybody that, are you looking for other people to play online with at all? Because I know you get online, and are you interested in finding other people to play games with?
Sure. I mean, it's always been open invite. I mean, I try to, like, be friendly and open with people, but then, of course, encounter all kinds of douchebags that get offended way too easily.
So if you want, you can give any information if you want. I mean, it's up to you if you're, looking for people to play online with.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your, like, what do you call it? Your game tag or whatever?
It used to be Fecalophagus, but the moderators decided that was way too offensive.
Are you serious? Oh, there's your Nico girl. Gosh. Well, yeah, we're sitting here with Fecalophagus, and yeah, he does, like, really cool, crazy, ridiculous. I don't know if you want to call it total garbage shit noise, but it's pretty good.
Profile is now all lowercase temp, TEMP, -8451670.
And that's on PlayStation
Network.
Oh, PlayStation Network. So, yeah, if you're looking for somebody to play games, and he's a cool dude, and I owe him a message, too. Oh, he did ask me, what was it? What's that game that the creators of Rick and Morty?
High on Life. That game's fucking sweet.
Well, you're talking about the 4 movies on there? There's like the 4 games on there that are 4 movies. I have 2 of them. I have Demon Wind, which is pretty entertaining. It's like, it reminds me a lot of like Evil Dead, but it's not as creepy. It's still kind of a cool movie. And then Tammy and the T-Rex, which is really super fun. I actually really like that with Denise Richards. She still looks great, but she's super beautiful. But I'm having fun here, and it was nice because I was going to come here last week, but because of the way everything, scheduled didn't work out. So I'm like, I'm here and drinking a lot of bubbly. So I can't drink alcohol no more. I mean, technically I could, and I can also get really, really sick because I'm not kidding you, man. It's like just thinking about how I felt that one time. I was like, seriously, like almost like 25 days ago, and it was horrible. I mean, have you ever felt so horrible you can remember it? It's like the first time I had a hangover, the last time was in 1986. I never did that again because I don't understand why people like to drink till you get a hangover, because me personally, I felt absolutely horrible.
That's one reason I don't drink tequila.
No, thank you. Yeah, I still don't like gin.
Well, I love gin.
Oh, you do? See, that's the opposite. I mean, when I did drink, but something about gin, man. Oh my God, it's got that weird aftertaste.
It's pretty strong.
It's got like a cottony aftertaste for some reason. Well, I loved, and people out there that know me know that I was a big fan, and I still salute it, Pabst Blue Ribbon, but unfortunately, oh, well, those days are done. But that's okay. It doesn't mean it's changed my identity as an individual, so blah, 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 blah. What's that? Oh, we got a few more minutes. I'm just trying to think of stuff to, oh.
I think you left a skid mark.
Oh, I did. It's totally brown. Doesn't stink though. One thing I like to do is fart by people and say, "Don't worry, it doesn't stink." There's like a big Sarlacc pit with like brown. Anyways, so this has been Beyond the Podcast of 1984. A very special dear pal, Fecalophagus, and I'm sure we'll do another episode down the road with him. Maybe it will make more sense. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you know what? It's like my buddy told me, hey, man, just do what you want to do. And, like, I don't know. I think it's cool. Just talk about crazy movies and comic books. But I think we covered some cool stuff here. So, hey, man, thanks a lot, brah.
Been fun.
And What do you think people that help their friends change their diapers? Would you help me if I like wore diapers and like I had an accident? Would you help me change my diaper?
Maybe.
Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, I would carry gloves and medical creams, because I might have like, polyps and stuff.
I might just like poop on top of you like,
As you all know me, I always say, till next time, take care, stay sick, don't forget to change your underwear, and keep the filth. And we'll see you next time, even though we can't see you, unless we have it set up and you can send pictures, especially if you are a certain beautiful alien girl. You can send me a picture to me and they come live with me and marry me, and we'll see you later, people. Keep watching the skies and
Beyond the podcast of 1984. Beyond the podcast of 1984. Beyond the podcast of 1984.
What is this?
It's Beyond the Podcast of 1984.
Well?
It's just BCA.
Better not be. I warn you, for many years, I have been training as an acrobat. Know a lot of tricks.
Well, then show us on btp1984.com.
Of course I wouldn't. Hey! Well.
BCA finds it very hilarious. Maybe you could tune in and listen to the show, btp1984.com.
Sure. What do you think I am? A fake?
Are you a diehard fan of Beyond the Podcast of 1984? Do you want to show off your love for the podcast in style? Well, look no further. Introducing our exclusive podcast merch line. From t-shirts that will make you the envy of all your alien friends, to hats that will keep you looking freaky while repping your favorite podcast. We've got everything you need to take your Beyond the Podcast of 1984 fandom to the next level. So don't wait. Head to btp1984.com now and grab yourself some podcast merch before it's all gone. And remember, wearing BCA's merch will automatically make you funnier and more attractive. Get your Beyond the Podcast of 1984 merch today and join BCA's podcast revolution.